Pheonix Wright. We're back. Isn't this my trial? Ain't I in jail? Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Pheonix, look! What? Oh, it's the guy! Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office today, or yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story? Oh. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie, to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who's innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, that doesn't sound good. You've changed. Pheonix, you know him? Apparently. I just found out. Don't expect any special treatment, Pheonix Wright. Okay. Pheonix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. I got it. Maya, don't worry about it. Or Mia? I can't remember which sister is which. Oh, jeez. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Pheonix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. It went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. We might as well object. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Jeez. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I'd like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Jeez, I hate this guy. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Oh my gosh. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Yes, name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blueport. Did you know the victim is Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho. I hate that animation. I hope you have made peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. What? That is such a hard line for such a stupid man to say. Let him have it, Pheonix. Okay, I'll try. Okay, let's think about this. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, or that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. What? Stop making me look at the photo. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright? Your cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor. Ugh, this is gonna be so hard. Let's figure it out. The only thing that I really was confused about is, let's see. This one? She ran away, but you gave chase. Because I don't know if she ran. I think she just got hit. I'm gonna try this one. Hold it! Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Wait. Okay, so she did? You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Okay. Ran to the left and you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction that it was all over. I never think to look at the evidence. Oh my gosh. The victim dodged an attack then ran to the right. Okay, let's go back and go to this one and then... Objection! Objection! Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts with Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? I like that expression. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. He witnessed the killing because he did it, Phoenix. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? See, Mr. White is right, I'll say. As Mr. White has testified, Mia ran to the left. But if that's the case, why would she run in the opposite direction from the door? She did not. She was running towards the door, Your Honor. Now you're the one making a contradiction, Mr. Wright. Not at all. Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Oh, he saw her go to the left because he was facing her. I see. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Oh, geez. Well, should I point to the K? I guess I'm going to. Take that! Take that! This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Yes, I believe that's true. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh, you're not going to win, White. I don't believe it. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Geez, very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Let's see. What's new now? Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. I don't think that's how it happened. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? But didn't it say she died from a single blow? I think I'm remembering. This game makes me feel a little bit smart. That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Let's go to that. She got hit twice. Hold it! So you were watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying this sooner. What do you think, Pheonix? I think we've gotten right where we wanted. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Oh, I need to present that. Objection! Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. Objection! It's not fair. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Oh, the court agrees with me. We want justice. Don't let him get away. Yay. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White. Okay. Let's see. What's he gonna say now? The two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Thwap indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Because you're guilty, mister. Deal with it. This is almost over. Let's see. I don't really know what to do here. I looked at the other window. Should I press that? Because what is he talking about? Hold it! Hold it! You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Pheonix, wasn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. Probably. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. Bro, this guy's sweating. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. She turned away from the door. Pheonix, he's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something. But it won't be that easy. Beyond all recognition. How would he know it's a light stand? If it's broken beyond all recognition. Mr. White. I love when he's like, I figured it out. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oof. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? Big problemo? Big problemo. There's a big problem is this. Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred? Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. Gotcha. What? Why couldn't you? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Obviously, the floor plans, because that's the only place it would show that the light stand was not visible to the window. Take that! Take that! Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Mm-hmm. Correct, Your Honor. Now look. Look. If you were looking through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. True. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity? Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. You wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fay Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. That's creepy. I love when they freak out. Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor. Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
Oh, jeez. That's far enough, Pheonix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? Oh, jeez. I said you should confess your crime. I don't believe he means the murder. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Jeez. The wiretap? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of the court. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss White. What does that have to do with it? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by whom? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fade Code law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. Dude, you're covering for a murderer. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Pheonix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Pheonix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture that it is. No! Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. I hate him. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. This is great for me. Oh. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fade Code law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Great. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over. By the sound? Correct. That is right. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. Gah, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Pheonix. I don't know what to do. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Okay, and enter the bank offices. Of course, I'd done so close to the wiretap. That's when I saw the glasses. I don't know what to do. There's nothing there for me to press him on. Well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Okay, it was the beginning of September, the week before. Do you have proof? Miss April gave me the details of Miss May's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Oh, right. I'd entered the bank or law office. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Vanco law office. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Vanco law offices. Of course, I know sort of place wiretap. And I can't believe I have to press all of this. There's nothing there. Why did you tap me his phone? Objection! This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Of course, a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw the glass lights. Only other thing to press. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. There's nothing there for me to press him on. Well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can press him down. I already did all of that. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. That's not it. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. No! Pheonix. Pheonix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Aw, never give up, Pheonix. Mia? Aw. What happened? Did I go crazy? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating? Still hallucinating. Oh, you're finally awake. Gah. I'm passed out again. Hey, Pheonix. Gak? That's no way to greet an old friend. Pheonix, I want you to look at me. You're Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have the receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Pheonix, White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Last. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Pheonix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? Well, this is helpful, a ghost telling me the real thing. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Pheonix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record. Woohoo! Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Pheonix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Pheonix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Pheonix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. At the beginning of September, the week before the murder. This is what I press him on, right? Objection! Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Whoa, glass light stand. The date of the purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. Wright, when you allegedly entered Vanco law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. I got you! Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Objection! Not so fast, Pheonix Wright. Huh? What? No way, he can work his way out of this one. Oh, wait, I forgot. It's Edward. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Pheonix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I'd like to request one more day before Pheonix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. I object. You could stop. We did this. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edward, if anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. See. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Pheonix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No! There's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edward is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. I hate this guy. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Good. The witness will stay. Mia. Pheonix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Oh. A list of people's names in these. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is writing on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt, right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. Yay! He confessed! Ugh, I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Oh, Mia! I did it! Well, we did it. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense. Rather the defendant, Mr. Pheonix Wright. Not guilty! Woohoo! Yay! Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Pheonix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief? I'm not the chief anymore. Pheonix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock. The office? I'll see you later. Chief? Mia? Here? It's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see her face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like? You were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Pheonix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Pheonix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners. Oh. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now, but if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Oh, that is so sweet. Good luck, Pheonix. I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy, burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Okay, wait up. The end! Aww. Well, I guess that's it. Next episode will be... What is that? I think it said Turnabout Samurai. That's cool. Okay, well, I can't do this one yet, so I guess this is the end of the episode. That was really sweet at the end. I wish Mia didn't have to go, but next episode hopefully does not involve us at all getting put to jail, and we can just work on helping this potential samurai or helping someone get away from a samurai. We'll see what it's about next time. Anyways, thanks for watching. Goodbye!